Hi everyone, this is going to be a video for the sign of Libra, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. Sorry, I just had to clear your energy. I don't know what that was about. There were a lot of insecurities. So, Libra, I feel like you're about to have a breakthrough of some sort. I feel like you guys are listening to your intuition. You guys are accessing some sort of victory. You're going after something and you're going to be successful. It's going to lead to happiness. But you have to follow your intuition. You have all the knowledge and all the tools that are necessary for you to get here. I also feel like you could be at a distance from somebody who you could be connecting with. But Libra, I really feel like this is more focused on you. At least this part is more focused on you, because this is extremely spiritual. I don't know if you've been waiting patiently for something. I don't know what that is. Trying to be patient, I should say. That's too many. Okay, so yeah, definitely picking up on another energy in the distance a little bit. Who you could be connecting to. I feel like this is I'm hearing best of both worlds. So I feel like not only are you having success in whatever financial avenue, there's also success in love. And I feel that, I don't know why I just stumbled over those words, but just bear with me. I'm also getting loud. I should be quiet. It's kind of early in the morning where I am, so I don't know why I'm being loud. Maybe you're dealing and connecting with somebody who talks very loudly, or loud. I don't know, somebody's loud. Somebody's very in your face. But there's success here with finances, but then there's also a slow progression to love. But I don't know if you necessarily see it coming because the eyes are closed here. There's a focus on self right now. But you have happy family, storm warning in reverse, hostilities in reverse, angel of strength in reverse. Yeah. So what I'm really picking up on there is that there's obviously been some turbulence that you've needed strength. Whenever I pick up on the energy of strength, there's always some level of toxicity that somebody had to go through or experience in order to have strength. So there's an exit of toxic energy here after a storm, after a tower, after negative energy again, the release of this, and then boom, happy families upright. So it's a sense of unity. It's a 4. You have door to spirit also with man holding a heart. So broken heart at the top of the deck, the temple path, goddess of the moon. Oh, hell yeah. That's definitely something that's very guided. You could have a situation in the past that needed to be wrapped up, where it's like people, and see, I got this energy yesterday too. And sometimes whenever I get like repetitive energies, I try and like switch up and you know, like let the energy just kind of do its thing and then try and come back and read later. Because I really, like, we can all resonate with like every message that I put out in these videos. It doesn't necessarily have to be limited to zodiac sign. Just please remember that it's energy, it's frequency, it's whatever you want to call it. It is universal, it's not restricted. So like, just because you have certain placements in your chart, don't restrict yourself to just watching those placements. Like, watch other videos too, because like I'm telling you, as the reader who's recording the videos, it's like different parts of the same story that have been coming out. So it's like all different types of viewpoints and like, but essentially like the same type of storyline. So I don't know why I felt the need to like emphasize that, but definitely keep an eye on like, I don't know why, but I'm hearing like Pluto. I don't know if like I think Pluto's retrograde right now, or is about to be retrograde. I don't really know, honestly. Like, I think it is. Whatever. If you're into like astrology and stuff, like, you'll know. And I'm just seeing like there's a strong emphasis with Saturn right now and Pluto. I don't know what's up with Saturn, but there's an emphasis there. So if you're into astrology, look into that placement, because for whatever reason it's important. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm also getting a sense here that some people are not going to like the decision that you make. So Libra, I feel like you are hitting a reset button and you're going in a different direction, or you're pursuing something new, you're going in a different direction. It's been hard to get there. It's been a battle. It's been a process. You've had to lose things in the process. You've had to gain things in the process. The people around you might not be too happy with the direction that you're going in, with the decisions that you're making, or somebody from your past just isn't like content with the decisions that you're making. But again, not your problem. Your problem is your emotions and how you respond to them. Other people's emotions are their responsibility, not yours. So if you're somebody like me who has a hard time with like I guess the word that I'm looking for is like, not like people pleasing, but like you don't like upsetting people, so it's hard for you to like set firm boundaries with people. You need to recognize that them getting upset is not your fault. It's literally 100% their responsibility to deal with their emotions. That is not your problem. It's not your responsibility. It's not meant for you to carry the weight of those emotions. You have to do what's right for you, because ultimately at the end of the day, you came here to learn your lessons. You came here to walk your path. You came here to walk your journey. So at the end of the day, part of this is deep. So part of your lesson could have been to understand that in order for you to be happy, are you willing to set boundaries with the people closest to you, type of deal. Like, in order for you to achieve fulfillment, or whatever the case might be, like, are you willing to go to the lengths of setting boundaries with the people that you love for the sake of your own fulfillment? Because I'm telling you, like, there's an energy here where somebody's making new decisions and going in a new direction, and the people around them are not happy about it. But the thing is that you're protected in this process. So like, as much as you might feel it and it might suck to go through, you're protected in this area. Like, you don't have any worries. Like, you're going your new direction. Go after what feels right to you. Keep setting your boundaries. Keep speaking and voicing your truth, and keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep going after what it is that you want to do. Because I feel like I don't know if you have something in your chart that's like working hardcore with you right now, where it's like you might not even be aware of it, but like you're working this energy in a positive way, where it's like you're mastering this energy, and it's like, okay, like boom boom boom, like here it comes. Like you're either like able to like bring things in really quickly, or you're able to like envision things really quickly. Like, I don't know what this is, but just be mindful of the people around you, because with these new decisions and directions, like, I feel like it's people from your past that aren't going to agree or appreciate the direction that you're going in. They might have some issues with it because, again, it might be codependency. Like, these people, say for example it's your family, and it's like they rely on you very heavily, but it's like you have to do what you need to do. So it's like if you want to go back to school and you want to pursue your education, like, you're making the decision to do it, and you're like, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm focusing on, and it's going to take away my time from being here. And these people have to accept it. Like, your family has to accept that, like, because you have to do what it is that you need to do, that you feel pulled to do. And I know that, like, obviously when you have children it's a little bit different, you have to make sacrifices, but I'm telling you, you're going to balance it out and you're going to make it work, and you're going to have firm boundaries with people around you who might make you feel guilty or who might make you feel bad for, like, wanting to live your life. And I don't know what that's about, but if you have people around you that, like, make you feel that way in, like, roundabout ways or, like, passive aggressive ways, because it comes down to, like, you know, codependency in a living environment, I don't know what it is, but it's like you have energies here where it's like, don't let them hold you back. Don't let their emotions affect your ability to move forward, because believe me, at the end of the day, if these people are, like, really truly your family, like, they're going to stand by you, they're going to get over their own emotions, they're going to process how they feel, and they need to do their shadow work. They need to figure out why they're upset at you doing what's best for you, because nobody should be upset at that. And the only people who get upset at that are people who have shadow work and other things that they need to do within themselves. You see what I'm saying? So I hope I put that as gently as I possibly could. But again, it's not to be negative. It's literally like, this is a boundary war between, like, somebody trying to, like, live their life and, like, really live their truth, and then, like, people around them, like, not wanting this person to move forward because it makes other people uncomfortable, or because it will change the dynamic of what comfortable is for other people. And because it changes other people's vision of comfort, they want to express that to you. And so I feel like you're like, no, like, I'm done people pleasing, I'm done being quiet, I'm done, you know, self-sacrificing, whatever it might be. It's, you're following, you're being guided, you're going after it, you're protected. You might deal with some bullshit in between, but don't worry about it, because it's all exiting. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's all exiting, and all this happiness is coming in. And I feel like the happiness is going to outshine all of this heaviness, because it's a healing process. And believe it or not, when you actually, like, break, like, I don't know if you're breaking, like, a generational cycle or something, but, like, when you do stuff like that, as much of an uphill battle it is, at the end of the day, it ultimately is for the greater good. And a lot of times it can bring people closer, because it brings a deeper understanding of self, and it brings a deeper understanding of other people. And it brings an awareness that either some people understand or some people don't understand. And that is where you have to be okay with just being, you know? Like, it's okay if somebody's upset because they don't agree with your decisions. Like, that's okay, you know? Because you're okay with it. You're okay with you. You're okay with your decisions. You're okay with knowing the fact that other people are going to be in disagreement with whatever it is that you're doing. You see what I'm saying? So, moving forward. Let me shift gears. Okay, so if you're connecting with another person, this person could be at a distance from you. You could have had to walk away from something in the past, or you could have had to deal with something in the past that needed to be healed. It was like a big storm, like conflicts, and, like, needed strength to get through it. Like, it's kind of like, there's a lot here, but somebody's going towards their path. And it's kind of like, I hate to say it, but it's like all part of the process, you know what I mean? Because the pain that we go through, it's meant for, I shouldn't say it's meant for it, but it can give us some of the best education. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a human experience, right? So I feel like someone's really listening to their intuition and, like, really connecting deep into their emotions with something, and really going after, like, what makes them happy. So that's a lot, but I think I'm gonna take them because it makes sense. So, hold on a second. So we have the Ace of Cups, the Chariot, the King of Wands, Judgment. Okay, so right off the bat, we have, could be connecting with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person, strong Cancer energy here, strong Leo energy. I feel that this fire sign, who's in masculine energy right now, is victorious over some type of decision that they're going to make to move forward. They're making a judgment call when it comes to their happiness and deciding to move forward based on what their intuition's telling them. And it's like this person found enough self-love, or they found enough love in general, connection. Like, they're moving, they see this Ace of Cups and it's right over this feminine energy. So I don't know if somebody sees this and they're like, this is what I want. Like, this is my Ace of Cups, this person is my Ace of Cups. They see prosperity, they see like spirituality, they're moving forward, moving very quickly. Again, this is also someone who could be a little bit indecisive. But this King of Wands wants a happy family. They see the vision for it. They're hoping that the energy is immutable. I don't know what that means. I'm just saying mutable. Like, I feel like after a time period of taking healing, after a time period of rest, this person has insight towards something. But this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they're looking right at the Chariot. So I don't know if this person's coming out of a time period of being withdrawn. But then you have the Knight of Cups. So it's like they're waiting, or like they're moving towards like some type of expression. Could be to an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. Star card, more so Aquarius. This is like a feminine energy, again, who's very spiritual, but like just minding her own business. I don't know. But they had to make a judgment call here, and they see that like with this feminine energy, there's happiness. The Angel of Love. This star card, this person, this feminine energy brought healing to a masculine. And I think that might be something that they're not completely telling you. Because the Knight of Cups for me as a reader like can also be like a very healing message. It's not always like a playboy type of shit. Like, it's the Knight of Cups can be like a sincere message. It can be like just like a sincere message. Like, somebody can just like really like want to reach out and like offer you something here. It's like, it's not always negative, just because it's a knight, it's not always bad. It's just this person could, it's just they're not coming in as a king, they're coming in as a knight. And so they're not coming at you like, they're coming in gentle, I should say, like more gentle, more emotional. After a time period of maybe not communicating, them needing to recognize self-worth, self-love, what it is that they truly deserve. Maybe they needed to gain the confidence here with the King of Wands. But see, the King of Wands already is confident. So you're dealing with somebody who is confident. It's just that they needed to do more healing. They needed to come out of a certain energy. I don't know what this is. But you have a Chariot here, so that tells me that they're moving forward. And it's going to be successful with the Victory card here. It's successfully moving forward. This Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck here, it's like somebody making a decision, watching somebody from a distance that they feel like they missed an opportunity with, and finally clearly communicating that they want to work on something, or that they value a connection, because finally here we have the Ten of Cups showing up with the Eight of Wands, the Four of Cups. And what this tells me is that, again, it's the same energy that I've been kind of reading. So if you want more information, look at the other signs. Like, don't just watch your big three or the signs that you normally watch. Like, watch the other videos, because I'm telling you, like, there could be messages in them that are from other perspectives within the storyline. So just because they're broken apart by sign, it doesn't mean that you can't have some of that energy, like, in your energy, or that's what your energy you're embodying. You know what I'm saying? So, like, because I cannot be any clearer other than, like, to say that, like, this story I have literally been reading so far this entire time I've been posting. This is just from different angles. Essentially, this is for different perspectives. Like, one day it's from this angle, one day it's from that angle. But see, this is somebody who felt like straight up, this is somebody who's been holding back, who's been soul searching, who's been really thinking about an opportunity. They see a connection, they want to go after it, they want to communicate. This is sudden energy, this is quick energy, this is, I feel like I missed out on an opportunity type of energy. I'm finally making a decision because I know what I want. Like, I'm deciding to go down this path. I don't know. Like, you could have been dealing with a masculine who was just going through some shit, and it's just like they didn't have the mental capacity to, like, be vulnerable, maybe, because they still needed to kind of go through some shit. But they recognized that the universe was giving them something that they didn't see. You see what I'm saying? Because, like, the Four of Cups is also, like, the depiction of the Four of Cups is like the cloud holding the cup, giving it to the man sitting underneath the tree. And he's looking at the three other cups, and he's, like, dissatisfied, and he's not even looking at the cup that the cloud is giving him. And so the cloud is always source, it's universe, right? So I feel like the universe put somebody in somebody's life, and that person kind of took advantage of it, and they didn't really see, like, the cup that this person was offering, because they were like, oh, this is just like everybody else, or blah, blah, blah. Or, you know, like, I'm upset because this didn't work out. I'm upset because I only have this. And because they were so upset, they didn't see that the universe literally was giving them exactly what they needed, or exactly what they wanted, or probably exactly what they needed. Because the universe doesn't give you what you want, it gives you what you need. You see what I'm saying? So this person probably was just upset because it's like, that's like bullshit energy, though, because it's like, oh, this isn't what I wanted, so I didn't want to look at it that way. Like, that's bullshit. Like, I don't know what kind of person you're dealing with, but I would address that. Just saying. Like, no. Anyway, do what you want with that energy, but that's how I'm feeling off of this cards. It's kind of like somebody was just, like, not looking at what you had to offer. They weren't paying attention to it. They weren't looking at it. They weren't seeing it. They weren't valuing it. They weren't seeing that this was an opportunity from source. This was something that was divinely guided. Like, this is something that was, like, put in their life for a reason. Like, you came into somebody's life for the purpose of healing and helping them move forward, and this person, like, completely didn't see it, or, like, completely withdrew from it, or completely just disregarded it and just kind of, like, did whatever they wanted despite how it made you feel. And that's kind of disrespectful energy. But again, I don't know, maybe you two can work it out. You can have a conversation, do with that as you will. But that's kind of the attitude that I get off of these cards, is like, you were dealing with somebody who kind of took advantage of a situation. And I don't know how you guys will feel about that, but I know how I would feel about that. But my opinion doesn't matter, because, again, this is a general reading. So deal with that as you will. But I feel like this person might want to have a conversation, even though I don't see any swords. I just see wands and cups. I definitely feel like this person's coming in a little bit more emotional now, but I feel like there's a conversation that needs to be had about the way that this person, this Four of Cups, you know what I'm saying? It kind of, like, threw me off a little bit, because this Nine of Pence that's right here is like, this person kind of turned their back. Like, you might have turned your back completely to this person and, like, completely just, like, removed your energy, because you were just like, nah, I'm not playing this game. I see what you're doing. I'm not playing this game. But I also feel a sense of compassion. So you might be more understanding towards this person because of what they went through, or because of what their situation was. So again, I don't know, but the energy is here, so I'm going to say it. So yeah. So if you know that that's like specific to your situation, then you know that this is like your message. But this is somebody who sees the value in a situation now. They see the value in a connection. They see the worth in a situation. They want to communicate it. They want to come in quick. They want to come in fast. Somebody wants emotional fulfillment. I don't necessarily know if they're going to clearly communicate it right off the bat, but I definitely feel like they're going to give some type of an emotional vulnerability. And if not, they're going to come in with a lot of passion, and it'll slowly kind of open. But somebody sees they're happy, but they feel like they missed an opportunity. They feel like because of what they were experiencing, it clouded their thoughts. So somebody had a lot in their mind, like they were in air energy, heavy in their mind. And because this person was so caught up, they didn't see what was right in front of them, or they didn't see the potential of something growing. But I feel like that person recognizes it now, especially with the 10 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. Like this person recognizes it, and they're looking at this feminine energy from a distance, and they're like, shit, I gotta make a decision. And I feel like this person's watching you. They could have been holding back, been very patient. Yeah, they definitely have been holding back for whatever reason, but somebody recognizes that this is a connection. And they're like, I gotta go and get this, because what the hell have I been doing? Like, I'm getting hot, I'm getting anxious, I feel like I need to, like, wrap it up. Like, I don't know what this is. The number 27 is really relevant. Yeah, I'm getting, like, a hot flash, like, really, like, anxiety, like, type of, like, hot feet. Like, I need to go. Go. Like, I don't know, this is this person's energy. Like, ew, get me out of that. I don't like that. I like the energy I was in, like, 30 seconds ago, where I was just chilling. This is ridiculous. Yeah, somebody's reflecting on their sneaky behavior. Yeah, they could have been dealing with a player in the past. They're reflecting on their actions because they're reflecting on the fact that they did that to the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody looks at you as somebody very grounded, very motherly, very nurturing, and because they see you that way, they're recognizing that their behavior was not up to par, and they're like, holy shit, like this girl has, or this boy, or whoever this energy has been holding it down for me, has been so caring, has been so nurturing, has been so loving, has been so open and so grounded with me while I've been like a jackass. That could be something that somebody says to you. You see what I'm saying? Like, this person's recognizing that their own behaviors, they're like, I don't want to say like disappointed in themselves, but like disappointed in themselves. And I feel that because I feel like I'm watching a movie. Like, I feel like I'm watching a movie, and I feel like I'm watching two people, and I feel like I'm watching this like whole thing unfold. And I'm just like seeing this like masculine energy that's just like so like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that just happened. I can't believe I just treated them like that. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, that type of shit. So I don't know, you could be dealing with somebody who really isn't a certain type of way, but they are like upset that they came off a certain type of way because they were upset. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, you're dealing with an energy that might not be like a player, might not be somebody who's typically inconsistent, might not be somebody who typically displays these actions, but because of whatever they went through or whatever circumstances in their life, again, I'm not making excuses for anybody. I'm just like literally just channeling the energy here, or whatever you want to call it. Like, I'm literally just speaking the flow. So this is what I'm seeing, this is what I'm saying. I feel like somebody's really in a deep reflection about how they treated somebody. They didn't recognize the worth of a situation. They fumbled it. I hate to say it, it's like somebody fumbled something. They're hoping that they can still be successful at it, though. Yeah, somebody wants to come in with the clear, direct communication with the Knight of Swords. Could be connecting with an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Somebody wants to have a direct communication. What is Libra's best advice? Hold your boundaries. Oh, I can't reach it. Oh, my hip cracked. Hold your boundaries. I don't know why, but like stand your ground, hold your boundaries. I feel like, again, there's a conversation that needs to be had between two people, and somebody's very nervous about it because they're like, okay, I gotta come in very direct and I gotta tell this person how I feel, and I'm hoping that they'll be accepting. But there's a conversation, like you gotta hold your boundaries, and you gotta stand up for like how you feel, you know. I feel like there is going to be a small gesture made or some type of an apology. There is the opportunity for something to... I don't know if you're going to like appreciate the way that this person apologizes. Yeah, because this person's been procrastinating a long time. Waiting a long time, thinking a long time. How do I say this? How do I not say this? And then they come in. I don't know. You're dealing with somebody who, like, isn't... I don't want to say that somebody's not good at communicating, but they're, like, not good at communicating. Like, they're direct with communicating, but they're, like... They're not, like, quick to offer emotion. Like, they're more quick to offer, like, direct clarity. Maybe like this is what it is type of deal, but they're not like very quick to like offer a small like an emotional acknowledgement. I hope that makes sense. Because I feel like the feminine energy is the one who's more nurturing, more emotionally connected, and I feel like this masculine, you're dealing with somebody who could just be a little bit more detached. But they're coming in sincere. I saw the Nine of Swords was here. It's like they're worried. Like they are 100% worried. They want to make an offer though. This Two of Pence is really confusing me. Where'd the Two of Pence go? It was just here. Now it's the Devil card. Somebody is like all up in their thoughts. There it is. Okay. So this was actually behind here. Okay, so... You were dealing with somebody who had to like find what made them happy. The Hierophant here. There's a lesson in this. Queen of Cups and the Empress. I don't know if you were dealing with 2 different people, 3 different people. What the fuck? Like, what do I invest in? Who do I invest in? How do I make this offer? Secrets being kept, not seeing something. Somebody is being deceptive, not telling you the truth about a situation. Somebody was holding on to something, could be from the past. I don't know if like there was like a mother energy present or like a prior commitment that was present, and somebody has to make a decision on like where, like what are they doing, you know, like what is this, like where do they want to make this offer. But I feel like somebody's making a decision to end something from the past for something new. That you could have somebody here who is like all up in their thoughts, like they like, and again, I don't want to like say mental illness, but like this is somebody who is susceptible to like, I don't know, like you could be dealing with somebody who has obsessive thoughts, and like this person is hoping that you're still going to accept them and be nurturing with them and be open with them, despite like the distance between the two of you, feeling left out in the cold, them juggling a situation. Because again, I don't necessarily know if somebody was juggling people or if it was work. Maybe friends, work. I don't know what this is. I guess it's different for everyone. It's not going to be 100% clear because this is a collective of people. But somebody's hoping that they can make this happen. But this Nine of Swords, the Devil, and the Moon card back to back, this is some dark energy. This is like my mind's playing tricks on me type of energy. Bringing out my worst fears type of energy. I don't know if there's a connection to a mother, and like you represent that in a way. And because the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pence is a very nurturing, those are both very nurturing queens to me. And we have the Empress and the Queen of Swords showed up, or has shown up. I don't know if that was correct grammar, but excuse me. But so like you could have a person who's like, you resemble something like very deep for them, and so like you trigger, like, I don't want to say like a mother wound, but like you could like trigger somebody in the sense of like you represent something that like they maybe needed as a child, and so they're fearful, or they don't know how to process it, or like there's some type of correlation there. I don't know what it's about, but this is a lot for you guys, Libra. I never really get messages like this for Libra. But again, like I said, check out the other signs, because I'm telling you, like, this is a similar story that what I've been reading this time. Like, this is a similar story. So, like, the same things are playing out in different areas. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm trying to, like, not get the energy to all, like, stick together like this, but it's just, it's coming out that way. So I don't know if everybody is just, like, I don't know, this is a big theme right now. At least in the collective that I'm reading. This is some tough shit to figure out. You could be somebody in, like, you could be connecting with a masculine who had to make a decision between people. You have a Queen of Cups, an Empress, Queen of Pence, and a Queen of Swords. The Empress could have been a wife. Somebody could be leaving a home situation, going after, you know, what makes them happy. Could have a couple different people here. You could be dating multiple people. But, and this is having anxiety and being stuck in a situation. Maybe you're going through a separation. Maybe you're going through a divorce. Maybe you're kind of like locked in a scenario financially, or I don't know what this is, but I don't want to say that somebody's locked in a situation, but you could be. You could be stuck in a situation where it's like you're in the process of a separation and it's very emotional and there's a lot of anxiety and there's a lot of toxicity between you and like an Empress type of energy, a mother energy. Could be the mother of like children if you have kids. This mother energy could work in the therapy field, or like be a counselor, or like be a therapist or something. But if I had to like read the energy from my perspective and just like keep it that way type of deal, like I would have to say that I don't feel multiple energies here. I feel like this is feminine energy and masculine energy, and it's like you have a masculine who's looking at a feminine and they see them as being deeply emotional, deeply intuitive, extremely motherly, extremely grounded, you know, like essentially like wish fulfillment, but being so caught up in like whatever it is that they're like, I don't know, this is a battle. Like the Nine of Swords, the Devil, and the Moon card, that's a lot of like mental energy. It's like somebody's not sleeping. They're like, what the hell? But this is like, then you have the Magician and Justice over here. So something's going to be balanced out. Somebody's going to see something. It's like You have the moon down here and you have the sun up here. So there's clarity after a storm. And I feel like this is the storm. And I feel like the clarity is on its way. Like the clarity is almost here because justice is here with the Ace of Pentacles. And it's like somebody seeing something clearly now after going through like a dark time period because they feel very connected to somebody. Again, I don't want to... Again, you guys know your situation better than I do. I'm just reading the cards here. I feel like somebody was reflecting on the way that they treated somebody who was very motherly, very nurturing, very caring and compassionate and grounded for them. And they're hoping that this person will still be that way with them because they've had this like realization and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe I treated this person that way, yada, yada, yada. This person could be very conflicted on how they want to communicate, whether or not they want to come in with emotion or whether or not they want to come in with clear honesty. I'm kind of getting buffered a little bit in the sense of going deeper. So that's kind of my cue to wrap this up and to move on to another energy. So I hope that these messages make any sense to you. I hope that they make any type of sense. And I hope that these messages helped. I'm looking for any final messages that are going to jump out at me. Somebody's grandmother is guiding a process here. Somebody's mother or grandmother is guiding a process. They're guiding a situation to be like if you're up at night and you have anxiety and you're the one who's kind of struggling with your thoughts here, you have a spirit guide or an ancestor with you who's trying to ground you and keep you emotionally grounded through this process of unclarity because, excuse me, my throat, this grandmother is trying to keep you grounded during this process because this is a very unclear time period and it's bringing out like your worst fears, or somebody is getting their worst fears brought out in a situation. So this could actually be you, like the feminine energy. Like you could be up at night because you're not sure what this person's doing, but you're trying not to show it because you're like, no, I'm not focusing on that. But at night sometimes like your mind wanders and it like gets the best of you. So if you're experiencing this energy, I also think it's being mirrored to like you're picking up on this masculine's energy, but I also feel that as you go through this time period of uncertainty, I feel like there is an ancestor who's trying to help you stay grounded through the process and to recognize your true potential because something's coming in. Like, yeah, something's coming in. So again, I hope that these messages helped you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.